in my soul rise up ting ting like glitter.
What's up guys? So, yes, I know it is a vlogging channel, but today is not going to be a vlog. Because of the simple fact that I don't have enough content and I didn't have enough footage. But however, I'm going to bring you guys an informative video. And I'm sure some of you are like, wow, finally this guy doesn't put any more of his personal life and it's going to be an informative video. So yeah, we're going to talk about a workout. And today I did like a shoulder and arm workout that I want you guys to bring you up to speed with. So basically I changed my training routine. So now I'm doing something like chest and triceps on day 1, back and biceps on day 2, shoulder and arms day 3, the 4th day is a leg day, the 5th day is something like chest and back again, and then day 6 is something like shoulder, arms, hamstrings and glutes. So it's more of, it involves a complete body workout, but kind of putting in some more legs inside because I need more volume for my legs. So basically my reason for changing my workout routine like this is because I want to put more emphasis on my upper body since I'm competing in a men's physique show, and my legs are kind of I don't have lagging legs. In fact, my legs are kind of bigger than my upper body, so I think I have the liberty to train my upper body more right now because that's more in priority. Moving on to the workout, you guys will be seeing a mix of workout and me talking. Something new. Let's try that out. So starting with the first movement. Before we begin, I want you guys to take a screenshot of the screen in the next clip. I'm going to give you guys what all I did, how many reps, how many sets. Take a screenshot and try this workout, and then we'll get into the workout. So take a screenshot of the screen right now. Yeah. So let's begin. First, I started off with some shoulder presses. I did dumbbell shoulder presses, the seated style. So we did around 4 sets of this. Okay, we did 4 sets. We kept the reps between 7 to 12. So basically, it was kind of a hypertrophy oriented workout since there's no point in doing like 1 or 2 reps on a seated shoulder press. If you're doing something like an OHP, it's totally understandable. But when you're doing seated presses, I think it's better that you keep your reps between 7 to 12 and train for hypertrophy. We did 4 sets of this, and this was a starting movement. Then we moved on to our lateral raise. Lateral raise is very important in my opinion, and it is like one of the most important reasons for me to build my shoulders. I used to do like lot of lateral raises. Always on a shoulder day, my hands would be like this. Like I did a lot of shoulder lateral raises, and I think that's one of the most important exercises to build your shoulders. I would definitely prefer you guys to do something like a cable lateral raise, but we went with dumbbells here just for a simple fact that dumbbells feel better, and I wanted to get in like a hardcore workout, so I got in dumbbell lateral raises. I did around 4 sets of that, keeping the reps again between 7 to 12. Again, one thing that you need to keep in mind is you don't train till failure. There's no point in pushing yourself till failure all the time. There needs to be a balance between when you need to push till failure and when you need to stop. So all the exercises that you see in this workout, we stop at 1 or 2 reps before failure. As in, for example, if you're doing a dumbbell lateral raise and if you're failing at 12 reps, if you can't do any more reps more than 12, then you stop at 10 reps or 11 reps. You don't go to the ultimate maximum pushing. You just have to go just below failure. That's what stimulates hypertrophy better, and that's going to let you recover even better. And that's what's the most important thing. There's no point in fatiguing, right? After lateral raises, we moved on to do some. I did machine presses. Actually, I was supposed to do something for my front delts, and I didn't want to do a dumbbell raise. You can definitely do a dumbbell front raise if you like it more than this. But I went and did a hammer strength machine press, because this machine press is like, it's not exactly a shoulder press, guys. It's not exactly like parallel like this. It goes more in the front. It's more like this. So obviously it's going to focus more of your front delts, and that's why I choose this machine for hitting my front delts. My target was to hit my front delts, and I did that through this machine. So again, keeping the reps between 7 to 12, and we did 3 sets of this. Because anyway, when you do a dumbbell press, it's going to hit your front delts a lot. This is just some extra work for the front delts. So I did like machine shoulder presses for 3 sets. Then we moved on to the next exercise, which was a face pull. This is by far the most ignored exercise by people. I think you really need to start incorporating more of readers. Shoulders are a complete thing. There's no point in just doing frontals. There's no point in just doing side tilts. Some people don't even train their rear delts. If you don't train your rear delts, it's going to cause a lot of problems. It is going to cause posture problems. Have you seen a lot of bodybuilders working like this? They always walk like this. Their hands are on back. They're like this. It's because of the simple fact that they are underdeveloped rear delts. That's like one of the most. That's a lagging point for everybody. People don't train their rear delts at all. Definitely, when you're doing any back motion, it is going to hit your rear delts, but not a lot. So it's more important for you to train rear delts on a shoulder day, and I really think that they deserve the place. That it's very important for your posture. So never neglect rear delts, and a very important movement for rear delts are your face pulls. 7 to 12 reps, 4 sets. We do 4 sets of face pulls. Yeah. Then we moved on to some arms, shoulder and arms. And you might think that some people do take like a complete day for their shoulders, and I don't think it's important because shoulders are not a very big muscle group and they anyway get worked when you're doing your chest, when you're doing your back, your delts are going to get worked. So, giving a separate day for them is good, but just not overdo it. Okay. So we moved on to arms, and arms we did like two things for your biceps, and then we did 2 things for triceps. So starting off with biceps, I did like cable curl for biceps. I used the W rod. I don't know what it's called. I used the W rod for your biceps. And if you guys see, I hold it like this. I don't like exactly hold it like this. I can't hold it like this. When I do this, it involves your biceps more. So yeah, that's the reason why I hold it like that. And the W bar just gives me a better, it just keeps it more real. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't put a lot of pressure on my wrist. So that's why I use the W bar for biceps. I did around 4 sets of this exercise, 12 reps. I kept it around 10 to 12 reps. 4 sets again, not till failure, just 1 rep in reserve. That is, if I came to 12 reps, I did 11 reps. So that's how you need to work your biceps. After this, we moved on to some triceps. We did like some tricep push downs. That's a staple routine. Never neglect those tricep push downs. Okay, that's the basic stuff. You need to do your tricep push downs. We did that. We did around 4 sets, 7 to 12 reps, and then we moved on to what did we move on? We moved on to this. My favorite exercise. This is the cable concentration curl. First of all, guys, there is this huge myth about this exercise that if you do this, it's going to build your peak. Nothing can build your peak. Okay, your peak is just genetics. It depends on how your muscles are inserted. So the way your biceps are going to look is totally dependent on your genetics. So doing these exercises won't help you to build your peak. What it will do is help you to get your biceps bigger. And when your biceps get bigger, obviously they're going to look more built, and because of that, your peak is also going to develop, right? It's an all-round thing. So this is an amazing exercise for building your biceps, but don't mistake it with thinking that this builds your bicep peak. Nothing can build your peak. It's an all-round growth. So again, we did 3 sets, 7 to 12 reps. Then we moved on to the final movement. We did like cable skull crusher. I'm not a huge fan of a skull crusher on a barbell. I don't like that. I just feel that it puts a lot of pressure on my joints, and I have never felt good with that motion, so I stopped doing them. I've never done a skull crusher in like 2 years, I think. So I always keep it on cables, and I believe that for developing your arms, it's more of cable movements than free weights. So I think it's always better to stick to cables when you're developing your arms, when you're working for your arms, because they're all isolated movements, and it's always better to do them with the cable. Again, last exercise, 3 sets, 7 to 12 reps. I really hope that you guys liked this video, got something out of it, and the next video is definitely going to be a vlog. Stay tuned for that, and also make sure you follow the new channel. It's not the new channel, it is the old channel. I kind of renamed it. Now it's called as Flux Fitness. Make sure you follow that channel and see what's going on there. I'm uploading all informative videos there. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook. YouTube, you're all doing it. That's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.